All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. I want to give everybody a fair warning. The country is out of control. And the corruption starts from the White House and it's going all the way down. It's been this way for some time. It's just that now we have a different apparatus that we can use in order to detail, photograph, and videotape all the injustices. And then with the advent of social media and YouTube, and Facebook, we can get it out there to the general public. And that's the reason why you see this massive outcry. But let me give all of you out there some advice. The weekend has now become the wicked end. Pastor Dollar advice is don't go anywhere where you're going to be caught in population centers. It's time for us as a people to start to take control back of this country. And the one thing we can do against a country that is literally bankrupt, that don't know how to balance its checkbook, that expands its balance sheet anytime it wants to through quantitative easing 1, 2, 3, and no telling how many they probably done did already. $20 trillion in debt, with Barack Hussein Obama, the president of the United States of America, telling that these jobs are lost and they ain't coming back. It's time for you to sincerely start thinking about self-preservation. You're going to have to change his mind. You don't want to be going to nightclubs because you don't know if you're going to get shot by some maniac or if the police going to roll up on you and shoot you. You don't even know if driving down the road today, chances are, if you get pulled over by a police officer today, be it state or local, sheriff, or whoever it is, that may be your last day on earth because we see the liars that they are, the literal liars that they are. The weekend is the wicked end. And the best thing we can do as Americans is hit these boogers in the pocketbook. Don't go to the malls spending money. You've seen what's happening over in Munich, Germany. Over in Munich right now, some maniac is shooting folks left and right. And you know how many people are hyped up on psychotropic drugs and everything and stuff. And at any given time they get snapped, they'll snap just like that. Down in Miami, we haven't seen this cop. We haven't heard from this police officer. All we see is the police insulating them. You know, they say, what they call this blue, there's a color of blue, a blue law, a protection of blue. I'll figure out what it is in a little bit. That they use for the police officers, that they protect each other and they don't rat each other out for nothing. It's like an us against them. Like I've been telling you all this time. But if it would have been us, they would have paraded our picture out on every news apparatus, news source, everything. We'd have been charged. I'm telling you, there's a double standard. Can y'all see the double standard now? See, with us, the citizens of the United States of America, anytime there's something going on, there's a presumption of guilt. But when it's with the police officer, there's a presumption of innocence. And they are flat out innocent and they get treated that way. If we even look at a police officer wrong, we may end up in an orange jumpsuit with chains around our hands and then locked away and stowed away in some cell until trial pending. I wonder if that police officer down in Miami that shot that innocent black man that had laying down on the ground, had his hands up, I wonder, first of all, we know he ain't gonna post bail. You know, I just had a thought come to my mind. How ridiculous this is. The man more likely is going to sue the state of Florida. But you know who's going to have to pay for that? You got that right. The taxpayers in Florida. You know who pays the police officers' check? The taxpayers in Florida. So we lose either way it goes. They commit heinous crimes. They perpetuate injustices against us. They lie, they cheat, they steal, and we get saddled with the bill. I remember no more than a few weeks ago when I was in Philadelphia, New Jersey, and New York. But I did the video in New Jersey, and I hardly didn't even get any response. You figure this video, what, I don't know, 3,000 to 5,000 hits. That's not a response. considering this nice ideal that I've got. I'm telling you, we are going to need a critical response team. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need to get apps on this phone right here that whenever cops pull over American citizens, that we have such a show of force that comes around to surveillance the situation just like they would if one of them got shot, just in order to protect ourselves from them. Let me give you this video. Let me go back and get this video. I'll be right back in just a moment. I know I made a video about a critical response team. I know I did. About us getting together and binding together in order to have some type of app on the phone, and everybody that got it, as soon as you eat, bow, you hit that app button, everybody just centralizes. Whoo, right there. On the spot. And we surveillance the whole entire situation just to make sure we keep law enforcement in check. Let me go to this video because I know I said